Thanks, Coach, for a great workout tonight. I love running the trails in the hills. Next week, 6th Avenue repeats. I'll be there. Yes! It's Taco Tuesday. There we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Grace. Go ahead and order me 3 fish tacos at Rubio's. Yeah, I'll pick them up on the way home from Balboa Park. All right, thanks. Yeah, I know you love it. Okay, here we go. Boom! What? What the? I can't get my shifter to move. How am I going to move my car? Have you ever had a great day, only to have it end with a frustrating event? I know Jess has. Nate, Trish, look at her. Everybody, come on, we all have. Here I am in Balboa Park. It's getting dark, and I can't move my ancient Honda. So I called AAA, and in a couple of minutes, the truck arrives, and out steps this mountain of a man. He had to be 6'4", 6'5", easy. Over 300 pounds, massive. And he's walking towards me, very slowly. And he grunts a little greeting, and then he says, "Can't get your car in gear, huh? Let me try." Now I know what he's thinking. Here's this feeble-minded old man who can't even remember how to operate his own car. So he squeezes in the driver's side. The whole car sinks down towards the ground. Then he fiddles around with the gear shift a little while. Then he squeezes back out. And he says, "Yep, it's stuck. We're going to have to drag it up onto the truck." And sure enough, he has all these hooks and chains, and he pulls that Honda onto the back of the flatbed. "Where do you need it towed to?" "Down in Mission Valley at the Pacific Honda on Mission Gorge Road." "You need a ride?" "Absolutely." So I hop into his cab, and that is when the shift took place. Now, I was in Luis, the driver's world, and instantly, dramatically, he transformed into a spokesperson for AAA and the towing industry. He was articulate, intelligent, downright professorial in describing the details of the industry. Did you know that towing companies make little or no profit on their average tow? That their entire stream of revenue comes from impounds, from parking tickets, and drunk drivers, and all those kind of things? I didn't know that. Luis was giving me the towing lowdown. And then the next shift took place. I asked Luis what time he started that day. 6. "Wow, that's early." "No, 6 p.m. I work graveyard till 6 a.m. Oh, and not only that, he comes from across the border every morning from Tijuana, leaving his beautiful wife and 3 boys behind. That's 3 boys, 2, 4, and 6 years old. Now I'm shifting into admiration for this mature mountain of a man and his fierce dedication to his family. Working all night long, sleeping during the day, and missing precious time at home. And that's when the storytelling began. Luis shared with me the dangers of working graveyard, the night shift, the horrific accidents, the terrible injuries, the gruesome deaths. Just last week, he'd been towing a car out of a ditch at 2 a.m. and a teenage drunk driver skidded off the road and slammed right underneath his flatbed. Bang! Luis tried to help the young man, but he was crushed, trapped. And he stopped breathing and died right in front of him. Luis is a soldier on the vehicular battlefield, a true first responder, patrolling the AM highways while you and I sleep peacefully. Luis took me maybe 15, 20 minutes to get to the dealership. And then he went through the process of unloading my wounded car. And that's when the final shift took place. Luis asked me what I did for a living. And when I told him that I had been a massage therapist for 40 years, his face and his eyes lit up. And he said, "That's what my wife Maria and I want to be. We want to have our own business." And at that moment, I felt such gratitude and thankfulness for this young man who had rescued me from a particularly precarious position. And I also felt guilt and even shame for having judged him as just a clumsy, big truck driver. When in reality, he was my hero. Now, I know that all of you have people that labor intensely for you, for your benefit. Please recognize and thank them for their service. Because there are heroes everywhere we look, if we just shift our awareness and acknowledge. So